We now return to Let's Play Zeus. Going to Corcyra. Corcyra's rich meadows are attractive to shepherds of all shapes and sizes.
My dear cousin, I have received a request for help from Alcinous, king of the Phaeacians. He longs to break free from the tyranny of the Cyclops and bring his peaceful people to a new land. He has promised to help us look for Odysseus and to provide us with much-needed supplies if we build him a fine city. The island of Corcyra is the perfect spot for the Phaeacians. Like their former masters, they are skilled shepherds and goat herds, and they are sure to make the most of the fertile meadow that graces the island. Alcinous has also quite politely asked that we build Hephaestus's forge in the new city. Hephaestus has been kind to the Phaeacians, and they wish to repay him. I see no reason not to comply with their request. Good luck, and perhaps you will receive word from Odysseus in this outpost. Yours, Penelope.
Alright, so the sanctuary is pretty much the first thing we gotta do because that will help us produce the bronze bars. So, got a real awkward setup here. Here's all the meadowland, as well as easy access to trade land. And then we do have all this land down here. But, I try and cram it all into here. So, in order to slay the Cyclops, we will need Odysseus, who needs 8 elites. We need a whole housing block for that. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Alright, this is gonna be kind of a mess. But should be more than enough. We need only 1,000 people in Townhouse. Tends to be half I'm capable of. Speed this up. Alright. First things first, we plunk that in. And then we need to have distribution. So, we can have dairy, and we can have fish. Dairy, I believe, or fish rather, is much more reliable. Let's see, what else do we have here? We've got Ismarus is going to provide us with that, and we need one to Pylos. So, let's probably want Pylos down here, because this is where I'm expecting to build that temple. I think we can get the Forge of Hephaestus right in there. So that'll be good for that. So we'll need the thing for Pylos, and then we'll need... I guess we could probably have a couple fisheries down here, although... yeah, they're gonna go ways away. So actually, we don't want to do that. It'd be better to have the fish here. I mean, the goats, we could do goats. So there's a hidden path here as well. We'll need to utilize that. And this will build up to there. So we could get some fishing going on there. Otherwise, it's got to go a long way around. And let's see. Can't even come off that mountain. Alright, maybe we just go with the cheese. Maybe we just focus on the cheese. But I do want to get that little path going out here. Eventually hook it up. Let's see. If I am going to do that, that gives me a 3 here and a 2 here, so that is exactly where that can hook up. Real awkward. Dang it. Right, and then we're going to need something like a line. Something like that, I guess. No straight lines on this map. Something like right there. Okay. Real weird, but this is how we'll have to do it. So we'll probably put distribution right about here, because I'm going to put the Agora here. I should have probably put the Agora here, but the way I've got this laid out, probably better to have that there. So as close as possible is going to be best, which means we can probably drop that there. Okay, let's go with like granary. Let's see. So I'm gonna put the 3 buys up in here. So we'll put a granary right there. Could have a few. That might actually, let's not do that. Let's undo that. Because I gotta worry about the appeal. I'm not gonna have a way of deflecting the appeal if I do that. Alright. So we can do fleece. I mean, we're gonna have to have a little bit of everything. But we need to do the old get, half and half. And then we will need to do the get. And how are we gonna do this? So if I go like that, that is exactly how we're gonna do this. All right. Close that off, and that will start wandering down that way. Gotta let more people come in. See exactly how far this guy wanders. Pretty far. Okay, that's good. So we will also have this. We will need to accept wine and armor. Let's go bring those down to like... No, we'll do 16 just in case we get gifts. Alright. So, food. Yeah, that's just gonna take way too long. All right, let's get the food going on along here, I guess. Go with dairy. Take a peek over here, and let's see. We can probably, just so they don't go crazy, probably do a little cut there. I mean, realistically, we could do a cut here as well. Just keep them all down in here, rather than send it all. Yeah. There's no, there's no reason. There's no actual reason to spread them all over hell and back. Just have mixture. All right. Take us a little bit of time to get some food. I guess since we do need to kind of speed this up, and I do have some money. Let's see. So Pylos. Yeah, let's go ahead and drag that down here. Pier to Pylos. I might regret having this a little too early, but we really do need to get this going as quickly as possible here. I mean, it is kind of a waste not to have some fisheries going on. Even though they would take forever, they would eventually get there. Let's just skip it. And I can't really put another one. Yeah, not there. I could put one over here. In which case, let's do this. You know what? Let's just clear all of that out. Do like that. Or, let's see, we'd actually probably have more room for things if I... Well... I guess it doesn't matter. It's going to be bouncing around all over the place anyway. But I do want to get these spaces open. So, let's see, eventually that is going to come off this way. to use this to some advantage here. In fact, I could also actually just drag a road up in here. Let's see. It's gonna cut it off no matter what. I can't get a road around this. Oh, whatever. It's fine. So let's cut that. And let's see. So that is gonna be like that for eventual use. I mean, we're probably going to need a separate one here for industry, but I think if we do the whole thing this way, maybe, yeah, all right. Well, okay, so like the thing is going to be a stadium, which means we're going to have to basically cut off everything to prevent that, or I could bring it up. Either way. All right. It'll actually be like back there. And we will be buying marble. Right off the bat, we need 13. 13. I mean, fuck, we could buy the full thing. Eventually. Gift of fish. That's great. Pause. Okay, well since we got that, let's go ahead and get Kamnagora in. And now we can go get ourselves some food. We'll build another one once we have people in here. Alright, yeah. I do get nervous about this, but it's really the only postpone. Because we will actually want to do like this. Only 12? Come on. What are we waiting on here? Gift of olive oil. Tribute paid. Ah, shit. That is how we're going to get the sculpture. Damn it. Wasted a year on that already. In fact, we could just say, Ismaris, they are loyal. Not that. Big. They're now bitter. We will just give them some drachma, as we have the money. Alright, now who is doing this? It is Pylos. Pylos is sympathetic, so we can't beg from them. But we now have what we need, so let's put down the forge to Hephaestus. And they're going to have a hard time getting to all the corners of this. I mean, this is not... I have so much room. What the fuck am I even doing? But I don't want to... I don't want to spread this all over hell and back, because it's just going to take forever. Alright, fine. do this, and then we will do that and that. So now everyone will be able to get to the corners. Yeah, whatever, fine. Except maybe that one. I mean, you'd think they could walk on top of the whole thing. Everybody else does. Alright. We're doing that. We also need one to Ismaris. That'll fit right there, or it'll fit here. I do need to save some room here because I'll need them for the culture buildings for these guys. Maybe what we should do first is start putting the people into jobs. And these goats are all over the damn place. $500 people. And that's even with that. Okay. We need another one of these, and this will also be a get. God damn it. Okay. Now, we don't really need these to go up. We don't need armor. We actually don't need armor. We don't need wine. Now, thinking about it, because all we need are the houses. We don't need people within them. So, that's a thing. Let's see. We can buy the fleece. We need to find another partner. It'll have to be Ithaca. Ithaca will sell the olives. Because they have to be in a townhouse, we need to go all the way with these guys. But at the end of all this, I will need to have... no, when we need to summon Odysseus, he'll need... Okay, he will need the wine. He will need the olive oil. Alright. We actually need to buy that. We'll have to buy it from Egypt. Okay. Shit. Well, in that case, we'll need to do... something like this. Okay, I could actually get... maybe not. Would they go side by side? Kind of looks like they might. Then we could save this for fish. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... let's see. Save for a moment. And get that 3. And then we're gonna put down up here to Egypt just to see... They would. Good. Well, we can't afford to have that at the moment. But what it does mean is now I can put some fisheries down. Not very many. But supplemental nonetheless. Now, could we get them to come... No, of course not. Of course not. Okay, we could do that there. Then we could open up some of the fishing, but that's its own thing. Alright, how many people do we have? 58. Alright, let's just put one there, there, and there. Real awkward map. And then just go something like that. All right. Now, I guess the question is, could I get a guy to travel the whole way and maybe get them all. That rock. That would be like right there. Comes back in, but yeah. So if we can finagle that, that looks like it ought to. It's not very far. Sculpture, 9 pieces. Fuck. Well, we only need 6. So we do have far more. Alright. Well, you know, maybe we can just get this done. We will need a lot of people, though. Which means that we now need to get this going. So we gotta peel problems. I feel like that's going to be a major problem, just in general. Edge mazes. Park. If I can get myself a statue, we'll probably end up having to put it right there. Then we're also going to have let's see now. Now this is kind of a waste, isn't it? Because now I'm not having distribution way up here. Alright, I got an idea. Okay, so the Cyclops shows up here. He'll come probably destroy the palace, you know, like beeline for the palace if I put it here, but I think this will actually be good. Is what we'll do. Let's see, that's going to be 2, 3, 4, because that's where the stadium is going to go, or the theater rather. So put a guy here, and then what I can do is I can take the load off by putting dudes. Well, no. I want to put buildings here so that they wander here. They'll have to wander past these guys. Alright, never mind. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. Okay. Put that down. And that's not even covering anything right now. I need to put the gym there. Employees needed. Hopefully this will pick up. We need to go a little faster. And we're having food problems. So the first thing we need to do is continue to add people to the food.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to this city easy.
I lied. The first thing we actually need to do is start getting this damn temple built. Shit. Does he walk that far? Shit, I didn't see. We'll have to see. Okay, let's get, who was it? Egypt? They sell the wood. Oh. Wine. Wine from Egypt, right. And I didn't put... fuck. My head's all over the goddamn place. This is not good. Ithaca! No. Ismaris. There you go. Alright. Wood. We need 12. Need to get this done before I run out of money. And nobody buys sculpture, so having this much sculpture is pointless. I guess I should have just been patient. Well, we can always give it away. Alright, let's grab more dairies. This guy goes to, like, here? Oh. You're taking forever. Pylos, Egypt. Right, Ithaca. Alright. Next bet. Oh, first we gotta get some goddamn fleece. Carting shed. That is not that sheep. Alright. Because we still have to have a lot of people to supplement this. That's the next big bad thing. Okay, we're starting to get some fleece. It's efficient, I think. Maybe. May come to regret that. Tribute paid, yeah. Waiting on 24 slabs of marble. You know what? Let's just buy them all at once. That'd be expensive. Not doing much on the fish. So we may end up still doing the fishery thing down here. It depends on how many excess. That's the thing. Alright. So now we gotta do this. The hedge maze. Well, let's see. That hedge maze, that's gonna go like here. So that's where that's gonna be. We'll go ahead and grab a couple park. And we may as well, let's see, we may as well do another hedge maze here. Or, let's see. I mean, I guess. That's actually 4, so we could put a... Yeah, okay. Let's do that, and we'll do... Shit, I don't know. Do something fun like that, I guess. Oh boy, money. Now, what could I start? Is there anything that I could make money off of? I could export fleece. To whom? For fuck's sake, who buys it? Ithaca. Alright. Well, I guess we gotta do that. We gotta start having a source of income here. Start doing that. We've also got to start buying olives. I have a couple olive presses right in there. And we will have to have another thing. Olive oil. Yeah. Food situation still bad. Let's just make sure we're getting 16, and then the rest of it we can maybe start to sell. I guess I could also do some here. That would actually keep it closer. That That would actually be smart. Let's do that. Let's see. I think that's a natural barrier up in there, so that's fine. Let's grab some carting sheds. Do for now. Cheap. Right. They can start making stuff for sale. 39 people. Alright. I think we ought to put that a little bit more into the dairy.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to the city easy.
Alright. "12 slabs, that does look like 12. Good. Done. This whole thing is unnecessary now. We don't need anything else from here, so I could delete that to get some people, to recruit some people. Let's get started on... what the fuck am I doing? Grand Agora. Down. Okay, let's... If I do that to that, I need to think of a tax office, so the tax office has to stay there. This guy should go the way. Now, we just have to hope that the tax guy goes off in that direction. No, that's dumb. Let's do the tax office here. Is that too far? I guess we'll find out. Make sure that gets closed off. Because I can put stuff down here that'll send them up in here. So this has to be a gym. Yeah, that has to be a gym. Let me see here. Let me. I think if I do like that, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that should be sufficient. Put a big... Now we gotta have a thing there too, alright? Which means we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. Thing there. Good. Tax dude goes. Perfect. Precisely what we need to have happen here. The next bit is getting this and hoping that goes in the right direction. This is the scary one because he might not go. Forge to Hephaestus is now complete. That is going to take a lot of people. But we have a lot of people to get rid of, so we can do that now there. I guess this will just... We'll keep this as a collective. We don't need to buy anything from you anymore. Wheat, maybe. Just as a supplement to food. What can you buy? We can buy fish directly from them, and that's far cheaper. Right? 36. Versus 30. Actually, it would be cheaper to buy wheat as a supplemental should we need it, but I don't think we will. Okay. We don't need this guy anymore. Because we can't sell anything. We can't sell anything. We don't make that here, so yeah, get rid of that. And then what we'll do... Olympian Games conclude. Okay, we do need a little bit more people. Damn it. More culture. Alright, well, I guess that's the next bit. Let's see, wood. Can we do anything with the wood or the marble? No. We can sell the bronze over here. That is unfortunately placed. Damn it. Well, let's see. All we need... We do need wine. We will need to buy wine. But then once that's gone, we can just straight sell bronze. So actually, we should be... Well, now it who? You. Okay, yeah. We can actually move Egypt over. I suggest we do that. That'll be a far better thing to do. So we will now move Egypt over here. We will start selling the wine, or bronze, when we start making it. But we will buy the wine. Okay, not for you. We need 16 wine here. So lower that to 4 wine. 16. Could we... Fuck, who has it? Egypt. No, we can't do anything with Egypt. So we have to buy it from them. We can't give gifts. Right. May as well get that started now. Maybe no. We need to start selling the bronze. Okay. What else will we need then? Let's see. What do we? We're buying olives. Okay, we can actually lower that down now. Or maybe, fuck. Let's just get more people in. I gotta build this up so I can start taxing these guys and make some money off of this. What's the next thing? Podium? Podium. College. There, then we get the thing to the thing. Yes, okay. Damn it. Trying to get this done real fast, but real fast is causing real problems, so... Does anybody need wood? Just anything. Like, what would I possibly want? I spent way too much fucking money on that. I mean, I got nothing I want to beg for is the thing. They're already dedicated. Congenial. Dedicated. Congenial. Genial. Is this off the back of... I think this is off the back of what the fuck am I saying? Off the back of building the temple, and now they're all happy-dappy with me. Tell you what, let's just accept 2 sculpture. And... let's accept the bronze here. Not accept, we will not accept. I'm gonna go ahead. Buying wood, yeah, just in case. Okay, we can get rid of you. I'm gonna go ahead and beg, since they're happy. I'm gonna beg for bronze because we can just sell it. And then we'll just start doing that. 26 people. Let's get started on boundaries. Yeah, that's a lot. The ability to build sculpture is fine, but we can't sell it to anybody. There's nobody. Of course, takes the fucking thing. Alright, so all we can do is sell the bronze. And yeah, we'll beg for the bronze to start with, and that'll get me good. Now we need to produce 10 in 1 year, but that's fine because eventually we can flip this and make as much as we need. Right, and then we got the athletes coming down here. A 100 people coming in. Accepts 18 bronze. That's good, we can at least begin selling that crap. Just keep them all happy. Alright, so we got some people trickling in now. Let's get this up and running. We'll need a food vendor. We will need a fleece vendor. We will need an oil vendor. Let's put this down. And watch. This is going to be my toughest guy. See, because he wastes time going off in that direction. Tribute paid by Ismaris. And he doesn't go the whole fucking way. He's going to go that way every time, isn't he? Yeah, fuck. Okay. We're going to have to cut this whole thing off. So, what we need is... we'll need a stadium. We'll have to put this here. Could I have that short? No, it doesn't fucking matter. Put that here. Put that here. Put that like that. And then now, let's try. Ah, maybe. God damn it. Oops, fuck. How did I... Oh, because of... Right. I've miscalculated all of these. Putting those down wasted supplies as well, which is not great. Do have a monument. Alright. Putting that monument right there would probably suffice, or putting it right here. Put it here so it helps these guys too.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to the city easy.
So they all now need culture. So we'll do that. We'll do a... What am I doing? It'll work. We'll need a podium here. So we're going to have to finagle this in a different way. Or something, I don't know. Alright. Need a drama school up there. Alright. So that goes to here. We will need a college. We will need a theater down this way so that this guy drags his ass all the way down there. So put a theater there. College here. And now those guys will go back that way. And so now we've got this crossing. We still have got to hope that this asshole makes it. No healer access. Oh, well, nobody's there yet, so I guess. Okay. If only that bastard would walk just a little bit further. I don't know why he doesn't walk so far. For someone who's so concerned about the health of my citizens, you'd think that he would walk. Alright, these do need olive oil. Okay, where are we at here? 1,000 people in townhouses. We may as well get that going, I guess. We're not going to get any more people, so let's grab theater. Let's grab drama school. If we need to, we can do something there, I don't know. what we're actually probably going to need is the appeal over here. Come on, you bastards. Oh, because they don't have oil. Guys, today would be nice. Okay, we shall have sufficient. Right, they don't need armor. This now counts. Should count. Will count. Come on, come on. What we need, let's see. Okay, we do. Do some of that. Could stand a little bit more food. The Cyclops attacks. Okay, good. Honorable Gazipoli... Well, I mean, not good. This is actually really awful for me. For reasons unknown only to him, the Cyclops is on his way to the city. Odysseus' hall may now be constructed. Well, you know, shit. One thing I didn't do was this. That's going to be an issue. Okay, we seem to be selling as much bronze as we can here, just based off of those two. Yeah, and wine only comes from them, so that's not... Fuck. Well, we can give, how about 2 sculpture to you? Clean that up. Okay, Odysseus' hall. Odysseus can be right here. And we are waiting on lots of oil, so we need to pick that up. Olives. Buy that. And there. So let's buy 12 of those. The fleece, I think our fleece situation is fine. We can now get 32 or 24. I don't know. Like, seem to be doing fine. Selling that off. Yeah, they're not complaining about appeal over on this side of things. We can nonetheless put things there. They should. Philosophers, athletes, actors, competitors. Okay. Now this little guy has got his... I'm so stuck in here, and I guess I could if I really wanted to...
If you worship me, traders will find travel to the city easy.
Just force them to... I mean, he could still go this way, but whatever. Okay, no, I do have the tax office in there. Probably not collecting too much in taxes, though. Just because we don't have them built up. But we do seem to be making the money back. I mean, we're making a little bit of money back. Gift. Okay. We just need to slay the Cyclops. We need to work a little bit harder. Get shit into the... I do not want to be stuck. Do not want to be stuck waiting on a thing, just because we can't get enough goddamn oil in here. Because he's going to eat all my oil. Like, that's the problem, is that we're going to have a real crisis here. Okay, all we actually need is just to buy 4, so we can save some money on that. Let's see, Pylos. Pylos is congenial again. I mean, we're making enough, so, like, we were only able to sell so much. So I would just have a huge stockpile that would not be sold anyway, so now is not the time for that. Ithaca buys armor. Well, that's interesting. I wasn't paying attention to that. In that case, yes. Give me bronze, please. And I will give you just a shit ton of wood. And now this is pretty much useless. All it is good for is accepting bronze. We will delete and put you back. Gift of... Oh, they just did that on their own. I was gonna say, did I ask for that wrong? Okay, well. In that case, we will add that back in. Shit. Okay, what was I doing? Armor. We need to sell armor. We need to sell as much armor as possible. So we can start building that over here. And let's see. So we can do that here. We'll grab armor and bronze. And then we have plenty of people, so we can go into... We can't make armor. Okay. Well, fuck it. Just fuck it. What the hell are you doing? Oh, because of this. Cyclops is attacked in 6 short months. Ah, we need that fucking wine, come on! Where's the goddamn trade ship already?
Maybe if I come here often enough, you'll offer me citizenship in your fine city.
Gifts of fucking Jesus, okay. And that'll help refill that, I guess. Now I could turn around and make some money off of that, buying the olives and then selling olive oil. Where the Christ is the oil, the wine guy, the Egypt motherfucker? We've sold out for the fucking month. God damn it. We're gonna be waiting on the wine. Probably need to refill some of our goats and sheep. Interesting. Yeah, that's shitty that you can't make your own armor. You can make sculpture, which you can't sell, but you can't make armor, which you can sell. It seems like an oversight. Someone got that wrong on the map design. Just because I can. Got an issue over here. We can do another one. Could try to... something. The Cyclops attacks in 1 month. Yeah, well... unfortunately, we're going to have to hold his ass off until I can... Irritating. Now, when we have this, can we sell... No, I got rid of the guy that could sell olive oil. Not that we will need it, but... Cyclops attacks. The Cyclops with that one-eyed beast has set foot on our soil. What will become of our fair city?
Smash, smash, smash!
Now, I don't think he can get out this way. 2,000 people. Should be paid. Where is the trader? Come on, trader.
Maybe if I come here often
That's
enough,
the wrong
you'll
goddamn
offer me
trader.
citizenship in your...
If you worship me, traders will find travel to this.
You could improve things, but it's not too terrible living here.
More unemployed people, yeah.
You'll be thrilled when you see what I have to trade with you.
I absolutely will, because we desperately fucking need it, so could you hurry the hell up? Right. Send for Odysseus. Because this will end as soon as he is slain. Let's see, could we keep him boxed in? Odysseus arrives! I'm the well-renowned Odysseus, king of Ithaca. I'll battle any of your nemesis. If you have no nemesis for me to fight, I'll simply enjoy your hospitality.
Look at all the jobless people.
Yeah, okay, I did a bad job there, I'm sorry. Fine. Let's, just to avoid a riot. Alright.
Look at all the jobless people. Penelope will have to wait a long time before she sees me again. This city is so great.
Odysseus? 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 Where the fuck are you going? I guess he can get off that way. Alright.
I've seen worse trouble in my travels.
Smash, smash, smash!
I've seen worse trouble in my travels.
Save. Time. Cyclops is slain. That.
My dear cousin, with joy I greeted your news that you found Odysseus. With despair I greeted the news that he has lost his way again. Clearly the ocean is not my husband's friend. I can't believe that a huge tidal wave swept up my husband's ship and separated it from the rest of our fleet. How could this happen? Where could he be now? Alcinous has written to tell me of the beauty of the city that you built for him, and your skill in helping to dispatch the Cyclops that followed the Phaeacians to their new homeland. He is immensely thankful for your services, as am I. I am looking forward to your return, so we can address some of the problems facing Ithaca. Leave good Alcinous in charge of Corcyra, and do not imitate my meandering husband. Please hurry home. Yours, Penelope.
Alright. I could have handled that a little bit better. I was more worried about getting things ready for fucking the Cyclops and Odysseus than I was thinking about profit. I lost a lot of money, so hopefully we can get that all back next time.